Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Madueke. Turns back here, probably the best option. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's burst through! Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great ball if he can get there. Havertz! Sensational by Havertz! A finish of true class!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
I'm very glad to say that I will be joined by someone very special in announcing today's Man of the Match award.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential.
There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Zubimendi. Now it's Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zubimendi with the foul.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Rice. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Havertz.
And he'll shoot here!
Zubimendi. Can he spark a counter here? Just eases him off the ball. Still goalless. And here's Havertz. Rice. Oh, good spread. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ødegaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zubimendi. And here's Eze. Now it's Havertz. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Timber. Well, that pass isn't the best. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here.
And he's running through.
Big chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Saka. And it's Zubimendi.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Now it's Havertz. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Saliba, Havertz is herring after that one. Eze. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Rice. Good, strong midfield running here. Now it's Saka. Saka's delivery. Rice gets over and intercepts. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Calafiori does really well to win the ball there. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rice. Rice running with the ball. Now Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Havertz. He's found some space. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. They just took too long getting forward.
Havertz simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Eze gets a foot in here.
Added time.
Oh, he's played. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a great position here. That's a good ball out wide. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He's being urged to shoot. Chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Zubimendi. Eze. Oh, super ball. Ødegaard, out to the right. It's Saka. Zubimendi. Eze. Played out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Very nicely done. He's got away. In towards the back. Terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice control, and he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel. Saka. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rice. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Timber. And he's had it nicked away. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba cuts out the pass. And here's Havertz. Saka. That is lovely. Zubimendi. That has been cut short. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Timber. Timber. Good purposeful running this. He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had a shot! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer for
That
Arsenal
really is quite
after
fabulous,
81
all his
minutes.
own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 29.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bukayo second.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here.
Jesus.
They've got a corner here.
Madueke. Number 10, Eze. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 16, Norgard. Substitution in progress. Substitution for Arsenal, number 33, Calafiori. Coming on the field is number 5, Nkapie.
They've played it short. Timber. The final 5 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is just caressing the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's having a hit! And reclaimed it in a trice.
Added time.
Saliba. And it's Eze. Saliba with the clearance. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Added time is up.
And there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the step. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Zubimendi gets over and intercepts. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Drilled in low. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult.
And the shot! Gabriel with the clearance. Saka getting this one clear. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And here's Saka.
Oh, such a clever touch. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him away? Great pressure, plenty of it. He's in a great... Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Steaming on, goal. Decent chance! It's loose now. That's another chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he can clear it away. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Face to face with the keeper. Chance for a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's been cut out, well played. Rice. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's the chance to counter. Rice, out towards the flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's nice. Timber has it in a wide position. Big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Saka. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ødegaard distributed tidily. Havertz. Oh, he's burst through.
Such good technique.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a look and plays it forward. Saka. Knocks it into space. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Saka. Corner it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. In with the challenge. Could move up a gear here. He's looking wide. Havertz. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. Rice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. And the first half is done. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter.
So
now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Saka. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Timber. And he was quick to react. And here's Saka. He's being urged to shoot. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's with the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that has put paid to that. He's found a way through. Closing in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Eze. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So is this the start of a comeback? Gabriel
number 29.
turns back here, probably the best option.
Coming on the field.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gabriel makes the interception. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Corner then. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36, Zubimendi. Number 6, Gabriel. Coming on the field, number
And he's taking
49,
no chances there.
Lewis Skelly. Number 3,
Arsenal
Mosquera.
are looking to go forward now. Martinelli. Good, strong midfield running here. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Calafiori. Oh, good spread. And Madueke. Zubimendi. And he's forced to go back. Timber. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lewis Skelly. Deftly away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Timber. And it's Eze. Mikel Merino did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Rice. Stood up well to him there. Zubimendi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he thumps it clear. He is starved of space and time. Oh, sweet feet. Plays it across. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed in towards the centre. That has been knocked clear. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can clear their lines. Lewis Skelly. Mosquera.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's a goal kick. And that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Timber receives it in a good position here. Eze. Timber just eases him off the ball. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run. Now it's Rice. Oh, that's neat. Zubimendi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in a great position here. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Out to the right. He's found a way through. And he's taking no chances there. Odegaard! Just off target. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Saka. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Saka. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Showing good feet. Eze! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's away! And it's made its way to him. Eze. Zubimendi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Havertz. He's in a good position here, and he's got the... He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zubimendi. And it's Rice. Now Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. Eze. Eze has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Timber. Cross flung in towards the middle. Gabriel can get it clear. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
tries to get it clear. Played out towards the right wing. And he's gets his head on it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Gabriel. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's in plenty of space here. Eze could try cutting inside here. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Timber.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Deep into first-half stoppage time. A crucial goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Timber receives it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
And here's Havertz, and the finish! They've scored! Arsenal are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saka. He won't be happy with that one. Eze. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
This looks promising. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's a key interception. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He has a look up. He's found some space. Oh, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal go into the lead.
Number 41.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Number 20, Madueke.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Number 23,
And he's on his way.
Madueke.
Madueke.
Substitution in progress.
Madueke tries to clear. Out for a throw. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him...
Just the goalkeeper's shot at goal! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gabriel. Foot in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Timber. And he's only too happy to take that back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's forced to go back. And it's lofted through here. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rice, who has set up 2 goals. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's gone looking for safety. Subimendi. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.